What are the angle properties of a parallelogram and of a triangle? We can find it out using a color paper activity. For parallelogram, you have done it already. Many of you have done it. How did you do that? You cut two parallelograms of the same size. Two parallelograms of the same size. Then mark the corners using arcs of the same radius. Mark all the four corners. Then one of the parallelograms you pasted in your notebook and the other one, these pieces were cut and pasted like this to get a circle. And what were the inferences you got from there? That is why I am revising it. Many of you have done it properly, but not written the inferences or the angle properties of a parallelogram. What did you get from there? That is, in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal or congruent. Opposite angles are congruent. That is the exact word. From here, if you are placing this piece, you have cut this piece, and if you are placing this piece over the other piece, you can see that both the angles are equal. Similarly, place this piece over the other piece, you can see that these angles are equal. Opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Otherwise, here we have placed like this. It is just like opposite angles. Opposite angles are equal, we know that. So, anyway, in a parallelogram, opposite angles are congruent or equal. Then what about this adjacent angles? One pair, two pair, the third pair and the fourth pair. These pairs are supplementary. That means 180 degree. This one pair, two pair, third pair and the fourth pair. The adjacent angles are supplementary, or the sum of the nearby angles is equal to 180 degree. You have studied for parallel lines. If you are extending these lines, these are co-interior angles. Co-interior angles are supplementary that you have studied in parallel lines. So, here adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary and sum of the angles equal to 360 degree. The angle around a point, or this 180 plus 180 equal to 360 degree. So, we have done the parallelogram. Now, the triangle angle sum property. Okay, here also we have to take two parallelograms of the same size. Here it is taken 8 centimeter. Here, then taking the protractor, 80 degree angle is drawn here, and it is taken 100 degree. Why 100 degree? This 80 plus 100 is 180 degree. So, if you are taking 80, take 100. If you are taking 70, you have to take 110 degree. In that way, you have to draw this angle as 100 degree. So, you got the three sides, but sides must be equal. Opposite sides must be equal. So, here taken 5 centimeter. How did I take 5 centimeter? That is, took a compass. Then place the center of the compass, needle of the compass here, and make it ready for drawing a circle of radius 5 centimeter. Take the compass ready for drawing a circle of radius 5 centimeter and draw just an arc, just a part of a circle, an arc of the circle here in this line, and we will get this length as 5 centimeter and we will get a point here. Mark the point. And here also, this without disturbing that compass 5 centimeter radius, place the needle here and draw an arc of radius 5 centimeter. Here also you will get a point here. Join these two points to get the parallelogram. Okay. Next we have to mark this arcs of the same radius to mark the angles. Okay. So here it is taken 1.5 or nearby 2 centimeter. So the same radius you have to take here also, here also, here also. Putting the needle of the compass, you have to draw arcs of the same radius at the four corners. So one parallelogram is ready. You have to make one more parallelogram of the same size. And then in both the parallelograms, you have to draw a diagonal. Diagonal means the line joining the opposite vertices of this parallelogram here. Okay, this diagonal you have to draw here as well as in this first parallelogram also. Our aim is to find out the angles and property of a triangle. So we got two triangles here, and the angles of the triangle here, one small angle, and here three angles each for two triangles. Then we have to color these angles. How will you color? We know that opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So for these two, we can give the same color, that we know. But here it has become angle of a triangle and this is angle of another triangle. So we have to give separate colors, and these are not equal here. We can see it now here itself. How will you color that? Let us see. These are, if we are extending these two lines, we can clearly see that this is a transversal, the line cutting these two parallel lines, and these colored angles are, what is the name? Yes, alternate interior angles in parallel lines are equal. So these two are given the same color. And here these two sides are extended, and you can see that these are also alternate interior angles. These are congruent or equal. So we have to color so. Okay, let us color it. Yes, colored. Yes, the opposite angles are given the same color. Considering this parallelogram, this blue and yellow, here also blue and yellow, same. Okay. Now consider this triangle. What can you see? What you have to do is paste one of the parallelograms like this in your notebook. Then cut the corners of this parallelogram and place it. Okay, just place it like this to see whether you are getting a circle or not. Yes, you have got a circle. Now, yes, you can place it in the middle of this parallelogram itself like this to see, isn't it? To see nice. It is good to see, isn't it? Okay. Then, but we have to get an inference. We have to find out the angle property of a triangle. What is the angle property? One blue angle, one red angle, and one yellow angle. One blue, red, and yellow makes an angle 180 degree. That is the inference. The angle sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. one yellow, one red and one blue. Yellow, red and blue makes 180 degree. So, the sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So, that we can write. The sum of the angles of any triangle is 180 degree. Any. We have done only 2. So, what you have to do? You have to do 2 more sets of parallelograms and this type of this. Okay. So, do it. Repeat the activity with 2 more parallelograms and then you must not forget to write down that the sum of the angles of any triangle is 180 degree. Okay. Thank you.